Here's how you can make the Spotify algorithm think you have a $10,000 budget when you really only have a fraction of that. As you can see on my screen here, there are many songs that we've released that are in the Spotify algorithm. And this actually only shows the first 10, the 10 songs that are getting the most streams right now for the Spotify algorithm. So there are more songs than that for this artist. There's songs here, there's songs here, songs here. So, I'm just showing this as proof that we've triggered the algorithm dozens of times for artists, ranging all the way from like they had literally no followers to some of them now have over 1,000 followers. Or this can work for anybody across the board. And I'm going to show you the exact strategies that we personally use to get these artists, thousands and thousands of essentially free streams on top of the marketing budget that we spent. So if you're a bigger artist and you have a bunch of marketing budget already, you can still use this strategy. You're just going to get more results than somebody who has less money for this. But it can work across the board. It can work for new songs. It can work for songs that are already out. I'm going to show you two different strategies you can use for new songs and then songs that are already out. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the first strategy here, I'm going to show you actually a graph that will be helpful. So let's go to this song, because this is good to show you two different periods in this song's life. The first jump here came from playlisting. So a lot of times when people do playlisting, their budget is not being used efficiently. Like they're not getting the most bang for their buck. So when they try playlisting, they don't get the greatest results. And then they say, playlisting doesn't work. So they just swear off of it and then they don't do it again. The problem is they're not using their budget efficiently. And then the second time here, this spike started with Facebook ads, Instagram ads. So both of these strategies can work. You just have to know how to stretch your budget further. And then let's go to another graph so we can just see one where this song was just doing playlisting. Like this just had, there's no direct ads going to the song whatsoever. And I just want to show you that a lot of times people think if I do playlisting, it'll just drop to zero. That is not the case at all. This song is still getting like 1,000 streams per day, and I've done nothing, no promo whatsoever after it. Just put it on the playlist at the beginning, and then it just, just getting 1,000 streams per day. I can do like I did with this song and boost it again, which I may do. But let's show you these two strategies. The first one is called Playlist IQ. The reason why this stretches your budget further is because you're not wasting 70 to 90% of your budget on rejection feedback like you are with other websites. So they say like, hey, playlist owners will say, I like your song, but I'm not going to put it on my playlist for whatever reason. And you end up wasting most of your budget on those rejection notes. Playlist IQ solves that because it's a two-tiered system. It's the first response is for free from the curator, and they're just saying if they think the song is good for their list or not, and they do that for free. And then the second response is them actually giving you the feedback. Since they already said that your song was good for their list, then they end up putting you on their playlist. Otherwise, their trust score can decrease because they're not holding to their word. So let's say, I send to these lists. This person says, I think this song is good. I pay for the detailed feedback from them, and they don't put it on their list. I can report that, and their trust score on the platform goes down because they're not acting in a trustworthy manner. So you're staying compliant because you're paying for the feedback and you're getting on the playlist because the person is holding to their word. So this is the unique system where you can stretch your budget way further than other websites. And you can see all sorts of advanced stats. You can filter all the playlists by estimated stream range, follower growth rate, total playlist followers, the trust score that I just mentioned, the price, the language, the genre, the mood, all these things you can filter by on the platform. So you can see how this stretches your dollar further because you can, like, if you can filter by the estimated streams that you're going to get on a list, then what Spotify really pays attention to at this start here, why you see these nice big spikes for these graphs, and then you end up getting bigger spikes after that first initial spike from the algorithm playlist, is because whenever you boost your song right at the start, you're sending the positive signals to Spotify. So if we go to the source of streams here, if Spotify sees that you're getting, people are playing your song all the way through on other listeners' playlists, and then some people are saving that song, and it starts to move into these other categories, like the other category where they're playing it from smart speakers and TVs and wearables, and then they're playing it on in their own playlist. Like after they save the song, they play in their own playlist, and then they play it on your profile and catalog. That's all great signals to Spotify that this song is a good song. We should feed this to more people to help people stay on our platform longer. Spotify monetizes two ways: subscription fees and ads. Both of those are contingent on people coming back to the platform and staying on there longer. When you help them make money, when you help Spotify make money, then they will feed your song to more people. That's why this song, like, it was boosted one time. Let's go back to the chart. One time, it's still getting 1,000 streams per day. I can reboost it and get even more streams per day. I'll show you the second method. So let's say your song's already out. You can still do Playlist IQ and still get a good boost on the algorithm. Or you can also try doing meta ads. Like, a lot of you have tried meta ads and it hasn't gone exactly how you want it. There's a case study directly on this page here. It'll be linked somewhere in or around the video you're watching that is showing ads that we've run that got under 10 cents per conversion in high cost countries. So you're talking United States, France, Netherlands, UK, Australia, all the countries where Spotify Premium costs the most. That is where this ad was getting under 10 cents per conversion. And when you start to get under 10 cents per conversion, your algorithm boost, like you can see it on the chart here, the algorithm boost for this song is massive. Like, it's getting 3,000 streams per day on average. And when we ran this case study, we didn't even spend $300 on that. So does that happen for everybody's song? No, we're not saying we're going to get you under 10 cents per conversion on everybody's song. But the difference with us, like when you run the campaigns with us, we let you choose a creativity level. That means some ads run really well with different creative. So this one is a visual shock hook. There's different text hooks we use. Like there's a lot of things that our service does that other services don't, because we run so much in ads. Like there's a lot of people who can get maybe 15 cents per conversion in like Brazil or Mexico. And that is really good. But when you get it in the higher cost countries, it's just because we've run so many ads and we know so much about hooks and keeping the attention of the listener that we extend that to every campaign we can. That doesn't mean we can make a bad song sound good. It just means that we're giving you the best shot at getting the best conversion rate that we can. So at the very least, it is worth giving that a shot to see if we can beat, like if you're running ads for yourself, worth giving that a shot to see if we can beat the current rate that you're getting. And then we actually give you the winning creative. So after a week of running the ads, we let you have the winning creative so that if you want to run those ads for yourself and lock in the savings forever, that's why it makes sense to at least try this service. So those are two ways. And then the last tip I'll give you. This song is actually running to a playlist ad. So it's a song inside of a playlist. So whenever you do that, all the other, like since this song is doing well, all of the other songs that are in this playlist can also get algorithm boost when you're running the ad to playlist from Meta Ads. And whenever you run the ads with us, you just create your own link, like you get your own landing page inside of here. And it can be a playlist link, it can be a single or a track, or it can be an album. But we have seen success running the ads to a playlist that has a song inside of it that people like from the ad. So those are two ways you can really stretch your budget and make Spotify think you spent way more than you did. There'll be links somewhere in or around this video going to both Playlist IQ and the Meta Ad service. And we look forward to seeing you inside of recordlabel.ai soon.